HBAR rallies on FedNow edition of Hedera-based drop. Hedera Hashgraph's HBAR's token has surged over 15% after the U.S. Fed Reserve instant payments platform FedNow added Drop, a Hedera-based micropayments platform as a service provider. Drop is a pay-by-bank, which is where Hedera works with. They work with enterprise clients and banks, alternative to credit card payments, which allows merchants to accept small value purchases digitally without large transaction fees. Hedera is very low cost, a tenth of a penny. It's extremely fast. It is green. It's proof of stake. Obviously, the transaction fees are going to be very minimized compared to like Ethereum, which has high fees. Drop allows micropayments in Hedera HBAR, the US dollar, and Circle's USDC. And if you check the chart for HBAR, it's up over 15% in the last 24 hours, up 18% in the past week, 30% in the past month. And it's only down 17% for the past year. It was 10.5 cents. When you click the all chart, it's 85%, give or take, for the all chart, which is pretty much on par with most altcoins. Let's not forget, HBAR is a borderline mid cap. Small caps always go down the most when it comes to comparisons to Bitcoin. Every time we see a bear market, Bitcoin goes down like 70, 80%, and then your altcoins go down like 80%, and some of your small caps and micro caps go down 90, 95% because there's less liquidity between them. And when you check the circulating supply, it's going up while they're still releasing tokens in circulation. Let's not forget, when HBAR got listed on Coinbase last year in a bear market, they had less than 40% in circulating supply. They now have 66%, or 33 billion of their 50 billion total supply in circulation. They now have a more decentralized marketplace for us as retail to gobble up that supply. That's great because they're doing this now during the bear market. When the Bitcoin halving comes, which is still months away, they're probably going to have over 70% in circulation. And when you're talking about the real bull run taking place sometime in 2025 or late 2024, they're going to be in a much better situation in terms of less inflation. They already got the average hold time, at least here on Coinbase, and went from less than 30 days last Christmas to now 60 days. And this is just on Coinbase. But the most remarkable metric that I'm seeing right here in your face is the volume, 290.4 million. It is up 1,500%. Can you say FOMO? This is the definition of fear of missing out. People are buying HBAR like crazy. Usually when cryptos get to this size, market cap wise, they become married to Bitcoin. And if you check the price chart on Bitcoin, it's in the 29K range, almost in the 28K range. So literally HBAR is going against the grain, and this is why, because they had this great catalyst, the bullish news of the Fed now, which is the definition of utility. And I told you guys in previous videos, utility plays take time. Sometimes you don't see any price action for many months, and people oftentimes confuse this bear market because they see one crypto or two cryptos that were microcaps, they rocket ship up, and they make the mistake and say every crypto has to follow it or they're bad investments, and then they sell. And it's funny because I know a lot of people, they hate on HBAR, they say it's a bad investment, they sold it at a 90% loss, but now I wouldn't be surprised if these same retail investors are doing one of two things. Either going to wait till it comes down to reiterate their position and say it's a bad investment, or they're going to silently accumulate, drop their ego, and buy at a much higher average price than they initially sold it for. And this is why I say you cannot be paper handish in this space. You will be humbled and you will be wrecked. Back in the car, reporting live. I got tired of my mic popping. It kept popping all my videos. So I'm just trying something new. I'm holding in here. Hopefully it stops popping. I know it looks dorky, but I really wanted to make sure you guys, especially those who are listening with AirPods, you don't hear that annoying popping sounds. But like I said, HBAR is just one example of many utility cryptos that take time to rocket ship. I'm not saying this 30% now HBAR is going to the moon. I'm just saying this is why you can't just evaluate a crypto's potential based on previous price action or a chart. Utility plays take time. If they have a growing ecosystem, which HBAR does, let's not forget they crossed over 17 billion transactions recently. They were the top and still are the top ledger in the entire market. The entire market, hear that again. They have a fixed fee structure, their proof of stake, their carbon negative is a tenth of a penny to transact on their ledger. Enterprises and institutions are going to gobble this up. Remember, they're companies. What do companies want to do? They want to make money and they want to save money also, right? So if they want to make tons of transactions on a ledger, they're not going to go to Ethereum. They're going to go to HBAR, Hedera, because their ledger is fixed fee structure, it's cheap, it's fast, and it's scalable. Let's not forget, HBAR's got the Hashgraph consensus, the first of its kind. It is scalable while remaining secure. Because they have a randomized manner to disseminate information and past transactions, you're not going to just see their network get compromised and have to shut down. This is why I like Hashgraph oftentimes better than blockchain. Blockchain goes in succession. A blockchain can only pass or reject the transaction. And if they get a bad actor, oftentimes they have to fork or they got to shut down the network. Hashgraph, the nodes receive the information and disseminate the information to each other in a randomized manner. It's called their gossip protocol. It's very unique and it's specific to Hedera. When they do this, by the time the nodes even receive the information, the transaction is final. What does this mean? This means infinite scalability while being secure. You're not going to just see Hedera's network be shut down, have to press a reset button. There's a reason institutions are using Hedera. There's a reason why they have over 17 billion transactions. This is why they're cheap, they're fast, they're built for enterprise use, and they have an awesome tech, a first of its kind, that no other tech right now can compete with. It's a DAG. Caspa uses a block DAG, which I also love, first of its kind. But Hedera, the reason why I say it's built more for enterprise use is because they're proof of stake. And I know a lot of you guys hate politics. I do too. But politics and influencers, they have a lot of influence on this space, a lot of control on changing the tides in the market, telling us what gets adopted, whether CBDCs come to fruition or not. Like, they control the market. It doesn't matter what you think or I think or someone else thinks. So when you think of what they want in a crypto, what is it? They want a proof of stake crypto that's climate friendly, that's fast, that's scalable, that enterprises and banks can use. And which one fits that mode? Hedera. Hedera checks all those boxes, fits a need in the market, and there's no other proof of stake crypto that can compete with Hedera right now. So I'm not surprised they're up 30% today. I told you guys utility plays take time. This is why you got to be patient. This is why you got to have diamond hands. You have to control your emotions. If you sold your HBAR, a month ago and it was 5 cents and you're like, what the hell? Oh my gosh, should I buy back in? You probably shouldn't, because you know what you're going to do? You're going to buy back in now and then you're going to wait for it to come back down, or you're going to wait for someone else to say, hey, it's a bad investment, and you're going to sell again. If you're just buying and selling crypto based on opinions, I hate to say it, but you're a horrible investor. You have to research and establish your own conviction and attain your own confidence. The only way to do this is on your own accord. It's not just watching what I say or someone else says, because again, the minute your crypto goes down 10%, 20%, 50%, the minute you see a different opinion and that person sounds confident, if you don't have the conviction, you're going to sell and you're going to miss out on pumps like this. And you're going to come to me and I'm going to say, I told you so. You guys ever wonder why I always get asked, hey, why do you hold these cryptos? They're bad. Because I don't care about different opinions. In fact, I welcome them. You need different opinions in this space. There's more than one way to skin a cat, for one, right? And two, you're going to see many altcoins make it. It's not going to just be like, yeah, 5 cryptos are going to make it and everything else is going to zero. There's a reason why they call it an altcoin season, because many altcoins rip it with Bitcoin. If you find some utility plays that have a nice team, a growing ecosystem, that are better than the competition, they stand out from the competition, they have a unique perspective when it comes to their marketing, or they're doing something groundbreaking, this is where you got to look at it. Check the tokenomics, check the team, make sure they're docs, see what they're doing, what's their ecosystem like, what exchanges is it on, do your due diligence. And then if you see a nice price point, a nice discount that you think it's great, you jump in and you establish your conviction and you hold for the bull cycle. But nonetheless, as an HBAR investor, I'm very happy to see this. I'm sure many of you guys, especially if you've been DCing into it, I know some of you have been DCing for a while and you've been buying it on the low, this is a great time to enjoy the green. Don't try to swing trade it. You'll probably get wrecked, but enjoy the green and prepare for the bull cycle that is yet to come. We still have a lot of time to buy these utility plays at big discounts, and HBAR is just one example of a utility play that I'm very bullish on that I think will do very well. It's all about just becoming a smarter investor, buying at the dips, and having the conviction and confidence to back up your portfolio. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, see what crypto I'm buying, selling, trading, or be a part of a like-minded support group of sharks, beginner investors, and advanced investors, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see you there. Now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about HBAR and these recent news, and where do you see its price by the end of the bull cycle? Drop your comments down below and let me know. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.